Yo, let's be real, the world can feel like a scary place. The streets are empty, the sirens are distant, and the faces around us often reflect a deep-seated anxiety. It's like we're all holding our breath, waiting for the next piece of bad news to drop. Every day we're bombarded with news about conflict, disasters, and economic uncertainty. Turn on the TV, scroll through your social media feed, or glance at the headlines, and it's a barrage of negativity. War zones, natural disasters, stock market crashes, it's a lot to take in. It's enough to make anyone anxious. The constant stream of troubling news can leave us feeling overwhelmed and powerless. We see people biting their nails, their faces etched with worry, and it's a reflection of our collective unease. We crave stability, a sense of control in a world that often feels chaotic. Whether it's at home with our families, navigating the busy streets, or dealing with the pressures of work, the desire for some semblance of order is universal. We want to feel safe, to know that everything will be okay. But here's the thing. True peace doesn't come from controlling the world around us. It comes from within. Imagine standing by a calm ocean or meditating in the midst of nature. These moments remind us that peace is an internal state, not something dictated by external circumstances. This is where faith comes in. Faith provides a sanctuary, a place where we can find solace and strength. It's in the quiet moments of prayer, in the pages of a holy book, or in the soft glow of a candle in a place of worship. For billions around the world, faith is that anchor, that source of strength in the face of adversity. It's a shared experience, a communal bond that brings people together. Whether it's in a large gathering at a mosque or in the simple act of helping a neighbor, faith fosters resilience and hope. And for Muslims like myself, Islam offers a path to navigate these turbulent times with resilience and hope. The teachings of the Quran, the sense of community, and the practices of our faith provide a roadmap for finding peace amidst the chaos. It's a reminder that even in the most uncertain times, there is a source of unwavering strength and guidance. We all crave security. It's a basic human need, right up there with food, water, and that perfect Instagram filter. We want to feel safe, protected, and in control. Think about it. Why do we lock our doors at night? Why do we wear seatbelts in cars? It's all about seeking security, about mitigating risk in an unpredictable world. But what happens when the threats are bigger than locked doors and seatbelts can handle? What happens when we're facing a global pandemic, economic turmoil, or personal loss? Where do we turn for security then? Remember the COVID-19 pandemic? Yeah, not exactly a walk in the park. Suddenly the world felt like a very uncertain place. Schools shut down, businesses closed, and we were all stuck at home binging Netflix and baking sourdough bread. Fear and anxiety were everywhere. People were worried about their health, their jobs, and the future. It was a stark reminder of just how fragile life can be. But amidst the chaos, something interesting happened. People turned to their faith. Churches, temples, mosques, they became sources of comfort and guidance in a time of profound uncertainty. For many Muslims, including myself, Islam became a fortress during the pandemic. It was a time of unprecedented uncertainty, fear, and isolation. The world seemed to be in chaos, and many of us were searching for something to hold on to, something that could provide a sense of stability and hope. It provided a sense of security and peace when the world outside felt like it was falling apart. The daily rituals of prayer, the recitation of the Quran, and the sense of community, even if it was virtual, became lifelines. These practices reminded us that we were not alone, that we were part of something much larger than ourselves. See, Islam teaches us that true peace comes not from external circumstances, but from our relationship with Allah, God. This relationship is built on trust, love, and submission. It's a relationship that provides comfort and strength, especially in times of hardship. The teachings of Islam encourage us to look beyond the immediate challenges and to trust in the greater plan that Allah has for us. It's about surrendering to a power greater than ourselves, acknowledging that we're not in control of everything, and that's incredibly liberating. In a world where we are constantly trying to control every aspect of our lives, the act of surrendering can be a profound relief. It allows us to let go of our anxieties and to find peace in the knowledge that Allah is in control. When we submit to Allah, we're not giving up. Instead, we're embracing a source of strength that is infinite and all-encompassing. This submission is not about weakness. It's about recognizing our own limitations and seeking guidance from a higher power. It's about finding strength in our faith and using that strength to navigate the challenges of life. We're tapping into an infinite source of strength and guidance. This guidance helps us to make decisions, to find our way, and to stay grounded even when everything around us is uncertain. It's like having a compass that always points us in the right direction, no matter how lost we may feel. It's like having a GPS for life even when we're driving through a storm. This spiritual GPS helps us to stay on course, to remain hopeful, and to find peace amidst the chaos. It reminds us that no matter how difficult the journey may be, we are never alone. Allah is always with us, guiding us, and providing us with the strength we need to persevere. The 5 pillars, pillars of peace. This surrender to Allah is manifested in the 5 pillars of Islam, the foundational practices of our faith. These pillars aren't just rituals, they're a blueprint for a meaningful and fulfilling life. They provide structure, purpose, and a deep sense of connection to Allah and our fellow human beings. Think of them like the legs of a table. Each pillar supports the others, creating a stable and balanced foundation for a life of peace and purpose. Prayer, a conversation with the divine. Prayer, or salat, is the heartbeat of Islam. It's our direct line to Allah, a chance to connect with the divine, to unburden our hearts and seek guidance. Imagine having a direct conversation with the CEO of the universe, 5 times a day. In these moments of prayer, we find solace, clarity, and a renewed sense of purpose. It's a reminder that we're not alone in our struggles, that Allah is always there, listening, guiding, and supporting us. Fasting. Cultivating gratitude and empathy. Fasting during the month of Ramadan isn't just about abstaining from food and drink. It's about cultivating gratitude, empathy, and spiritual discipline. When we feel the pangs of hunger, we're reminded of those who experience it every day. It fosters a sense of compassion and compels us to reach out and help those in need. Fasting is also a powerful reminder of our dependence on Allah. It teaches us patience, self-control, and the importance of focusing on what truly matters. Charity, or zakat, is another cornerstone of Islam. It's about sharing our wealth with those less fortunate, recognizing that everything we have is a gift from Allah. Giving zakat isn't just a financial transaction, it's an act of worship, a way to purify our wealth and our hearts. It fosters a sense of community, breaks down barriers, and reminds us that we're all connected. The Hajj, the pilgrimage to Mecca, is a transformative journey that brings together Muslims from all walks of life. It's a powerful symbol of unity, equality, and our shared humanity. Imagine millions of people from all corners of the globe, standing shoulder to shoulder, united in their devotion to Allah. It's a humbling experience that reminds us that we're all part of something much larger than ourselves. Ultimately, finding peace in Islam comes from submitting to the will of Allah. It's about accepting that we don't have all the answers, that life will throw us curveballs, and that's okay. It doesn't mean we become passive. It means we face challenges with courage, knowing that Allah is with us every step of the way. It's about trusting that even in the darkest of times there's a plan, a purpose, and a light at the end of the tunnel. In a world that often feels like it's spinning out of control, where the hustle and bustle of daily life can leave us feeling overwhelmed and anxious, faith in Islam offers a beacon of hope and tranquility. It provides a sanctuary, a place where one can find solace and a sense of belonging amidst the chaos. It's a source of strength, guidance, and unwavering support. The teachings of the Quran and the example of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, offer a roadmap for living a life of purpose and meaning. Islam doesn't promise to remove our problems. Life is full of trials and tribulations, and challenges are an inevitable part of the human experience. It equips us to face them with resilience, grace, and unwavering faith. Through prayer, reflection, and community support, we find the strength to persevere. It's about finding peace not in the absence of storms, but in the midst of them. It's about cultivating an inner calm that remains steady even when the world around us is turbulent. Knowing that we have a compass, a guiding light, and a set of principles to navigate through life's challenges gives us confidence and clarity, a lifeline and an unwavering source of strength to guide us through. The sense of community and brotherhood in Islam reinforces this support system, reminding us that we are never alone. So yeah, the world might be a little crazy right now. The constant barrage of news and the fast pace of modern life can be overwhelming. But with faith as our anchor, we can weather any storm. Just as an anchor holds a ship steady in rough seas, our faith keeps us grounded and secure. Peace, my friends, peace. In the end, it's about finding that inner peace and sharing it with others, creating a ripple effect of tranquility and hope in the world.